Yeah. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork you will not get anywhere else. Where we do not teach you to rise to the occasion here, but what we do teach you is how to fall to your level of preparation. Understand that before I started this run, came out here and started getting got trounced on with the rain. Started raining pretty heavily, so in my level of preparation, in terms of the things that I used to do back when I used to work at an overnight gym, I used to jump on that treadmill for a full hour, and there'd be times where the rain would be too heavy out here, and then I'd have to pivot and jump on the treadmill for a whole hour. So I still have it, ran the same amount of miles, got a good run in with some abs. That's what I mean when I say fall to your level of preparation. Regardless of the things that you can't control, like the weather, you still got to get better. Still got to get better. In fact, I remember that back in Carson Newman days, freshman year of college. There's a cat named St. LaFleur. It was raining, snowy. This is in East Jefferson City, Tennessee. And he's like, hey, still got to get better. We out here, we practicing, we still got to get better. All right? And all of that leads me to today's Move Swiftly thought. Because again, like last week, when I spoke on that, K. Michelle, pretty much trashing black men in terms of what we choose to do in our relationships and how we're not stepping up the fucking lazy ass generalization that she made. Here we go again. The only difference is it's 10 times worse because of who is saying it this week, who's deciding to run her mouth and throw black men under the bus. Again, what black woman, it's almost like becoming a fucking series with me. Which black woman today decides to throw another black man under the bus? The thing that triggers me so much about this conversation and this topic is the fact that I've lived it. I live it currently. There's so many. I can just stop the whole thing. I can literally just go a whole month of talking about the amount of sabotaging black women that have decided that they were going to try to dirty up all the things that I work for and what they do and how far they fucking take it. All right, so I'm responding. If you didn't catch it, if I didn't say it, if it's not hitting home, I'm responding to the clip that went viral by our former First Lady Michelle Obama. Now, again, it may seem like I enjoy talking about this stuff, but I don't. I hate the fact that somebody that I once looked up to, in fact, I remember posting this the other day when I posted a picture of me and my girl. I was like, there was a time in which I aspired. My goal, my relationship goals were to be the next Barack and the next Michelle. That's what I wanted at one point in my life. And to hear the clip, so there's a clip that went viral that I watched. She was with her and her brother in that trashy ass podcast that her and her brother do. And apparently they had Angie Martinez on the platform or whatever. They were having a recorded conversation, right? And Angie Martinez puts it out there, man, you guys should have threw a boy in there. Again, just kind of tongue-in-cheek, making conversation. How cool would it have been to have a boy instead of having two girls? Because we all know Michelle and Barack, they had two girls. And again, listen, I understand the joking around and, having a little fun at somebody's expense. I get it's your husband. I get all of that. But her response was so disrespectful. I thought her response was so disrespectful and completely disregarded the amount of influence that Barack Obama has been to us, the amount of influence that Barack Obama has been to men like me, young black men like me who have a funny name, who see him and see inspiration, who see him and say, man, I could be like that one day, who was super inspired at the fact that he became our 44th president. So for her to respond by saying, oh, I'm glad I never had a son because it would have been the next Barack. You would have had Barack as a daddy, and it would have been as if there's something wrong with having fucking Barack Obama as a father. Why? What else can he do? Okay, you get the most successful black man in America, period, the first ever black president, and all of a sudden, now his wife got to be on a national platform talking about how she's happy that he never had a son. Come on, man. Listen, I get you want to joke around and you have some fun at your husband's expense, but you got to be more fucking responsible than that. As somebody that's been in the public eye for years and understands the ramifications of what you say and how important it is what you say, the amount of influence that man has and the amount of influence you have as his fucking wife, this is the kind of bullshit that continues to keep us back. I'm sorry, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful, and it's again irresponsible. And show me, please tell me, send it to me. Where is the Hispanic woman, the white woman, the Asian women, any other fucking race in America. Show me where their women are continuing to bash their men like that and their ethnicity like that. Come on, man. It's wrong. I'm sick and tired of talking about it. It's a trigger for me. It fucking drives me fucking crazy every time I use up all my swear words every time I fucking talk about this shit. And it's over and over and again. And I deal with it every fucking day. So, to young black men like myself, you got to remove yourself from this obligation to be with just black. And you got to focus on the community. There's no such thing as a black community, just community of like-minded people that believe in your ideals, believe in your values, and believe in the things that you believe in. That's what you got to do. Period, point blank, end of sentence. All that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all the work I'm doing, it's makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one, Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.